Hi guys, welcome back to Mrozinski Family Homestead. So, we are having technical difficulties. I don't know why my camera is not wanting to hook up to my computer, and it's like driving me insane. But I guess I'm just going to have to do some test runs with my tech specialist and figure it out, because obviously I have forgotten how to figure it out. So, in case, we're just gonna wait and see who else pops in here. We would love to have y'all join us in the chat. So y'all use the chat button that direction over there. I think it's over there. But yeah, y'all use the chat and ask us any questions. We are open to any kind of questions. There's a few things that we won't go into, but we will skip around and try to tell y'all, but not go into full detail. We see D is in the homestead. D's in the homestead tonight. What? D's in the chat room. He's one of our moderators. But we have been just. Steven, you want to talk about how you've been doing?
I've been doing somewhat okay. I ain't the greatest. Been having a hard time still dealing with everything. It's something that it's the worst thing that could happen to anybody, honestly.
Yeah. So we are still in shock with everything that has happened to us. It is something that, like Steven said, we wish no one has to ever go through. This is so horrible. But I'm so glad that y'all are here and that y'all have stood behind us and supported us, and we greatly appreciate that. Let's see. Yeah, so it's been a rough time. Both me and Steven, we've been going through a lot of therapy and a lot of just trying to get back to normal. And just to bring up a memory that just popped up into my mind, Levi would be standing in front of here and just playing peekaboo. If y'all remember on a prior live, he would literally just play peekaboo. He would pop his head up and he would just go back down like he thought it was a game. And we've just been struggling, and we've been trying to not where we haven't been erasing, his memory will never be erased from our minds, but we have been trying to function every day without him. We have a few more. We have Heather from Milk and Honey Heritage Farms.
Hey, everybody.
Yes, he did. He loved y'all. He knew what YouTube meant to us, and he knew that he
loved making videos. He always would.
He would
Shannon let's make a video, because he loved watching himself on the television.
Hi, Kristen.
We had, we did release a couple videos, a little bit ago, not too long ago, but we did release a couple of videos that we did a little bit on the homestead here. But I didn't really talk, I didn't talk or nothing, because I didn't know really what to say. And usually he would be out there helping us, getting me screws, or, I would, let him, use the impact driver to screw stuff in, or just do little things that he enjoyed doing, and getting wood and stuff like that. he loved doing that. And he has his own flock of chickens out there, and they're going to stay there, and they're not going nowhere. And we're taking care of his chickens as well as the rest of the chickens. So he always obligated himself to want to go feed the chickens. He wanted to go take care of his own chickens, so he had he wanted to take on responsibility to do that. And the chickens loved him. They didn't do anything to harm him, even though it was a full-size rooster in there with him. He never, the rooster is a real nice rooster. Never had no problems with him. So we were there with him when he would always feed up and stuff, just on precautions. But the chickens, he like had every chicken named, and I can't even remember the names that he would say. But he would just have weird names for his chicken and that chicken of his. So we do have his chickens in a separate flock on the other side, and we rotate them through the grass, the little bit of grass we got right now because all the rain. But and they are his chickens. He had them since they were little chicks.
Now,
and they just literally started laying eggs. So we're getting like 2 to 3 eggs out of that coop area every day.
The coop that they're in case y'all are wondering, you got to think way back. For those of you who have been following us for a while, do you remember the coop that me and Levi made without him knowing when we first got our first set of chickens on this homestead? Yes. So that has been named Levi's coop. What is it, baby? Let me hold your phone. So yes. So everything's been it's been an uphill and downhill ride for us. We've just been motivated. On some other news, Stephen, would you like to tell them who's Corn Dog?
Oh,
we have a new animal named Corn Dog.
Corn Dog.
Stephen, would you like to tell them? Give me the phone.
Well, somebody at Gracie Good's, a friend of Gracie's at school, they had a pig, and they didn't want to have the pig no more, so we got their pig. So we do have one pig as of now, but hopefully in the future we're going to have more. But we just got one right now, and it's actually, we got it in our garden area, just to root up and basically till the garden and clean it up, just to help us out so we don't have to till it up, have the pig do it. So it's been doing pretty good at it. I mean, it ain't the greatest, but it's been rooting up a little bit. And matter of fact, this afternoon I seen it rooting up where our sweet potatoes were. So maybe we missed a sweet potato or something and found it.
So yes, we have a pig in our garden. What else, Steven? What else has happened?
I finished I didn't really finish the chicken coop, as you probably seen in the video, but I did put a roof on it. And that was a hard day of work. It wasn't hard to do the work, but it was just hard to get in a zone to actually do it. But I managed to finish the roof of it. So the only thing left to do on it is just put some more hardware cloth across the front, in between the doorway and the front left corner. If you see it in any of the videos, that we ran out of hardware cloth prior, but we just never went out and got any more of it. But it's only a 10-foot span by like 3 feet tall that I need to fill. So it ain't, it's not critical, but I was wanting to enclose it, but it ain't really necessary. But I at least got the roof on there, so we were able to take the shade cloth off to keep the chickens more out of the weather. And it actually works out pretty nice,
So Heather made a comment. One of my favorite memories.
Get my phone, please.
Yeah. Was him loving strawberries. He wouldn't share with he would not share his strawberries. Gracie would I come across a reel the other day that I made, and he stole his sister's last strawberry. And he took off running from her. It was so cute. But in the end, he wound up giving her a bite. Just note, a bite, okay? Probably wasn't a big bite. But that was one of the cutest memories of him.
He ate all the strawberries. Every single one of them.
Yeah.
Every time he seen a red one, he would go pick it. Even if it was just one. He would just go pick the red one, eat it, and then that was that. And he would just, if there was a bunch of them, he would just sit there and eat one after another.
Like, we would be out there just working and doing stuff in the yard, and he would just disappear for a few minutes. And we'd look over there at the front of the garden, and he would be robbing strawberries. He would be robbing strawberries. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Dee, he wouldn't, I know, he wouldn't share with you either. That was funny. That was really funny. But we enjoyed it. He was a part of our lives, and he will always be there for us. So, does anyone have any memorable moments on that y'all have watched on our past
4 years?
Yeah, 4 years of YouTube, and of just Levi, or
we
just
pretty much
memorable moments that y'all had all together.
We started the YouTube channel. It was literally like 4 years ago. Well, probably a little over 4 years now. But Levi was pretty much just born when we started it.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit older, because I remember there was a time in there that I did not get on YouTube that I really wish I did. But
so basically,
let's see. Heather says he always wanted to help planting too. Like he loved being in the garden. He still had his bed out there that has all, or Levi's bed out there that has all of the get that photo right there. Sit right here. Okay. So Levi's sorry y'all, I had to bring Levi in the picture. He still has a bed out there. It has weeds growing out of it, and he has his trucks, his dump trucks, his shovels. When you went to go grab one of those little shovels to put into, like, to plant something in the ground, he literally would not let anyone else have it. Like, if you had one, like if I had one and Steven had one, like, he would go and grab both of them and start digging with them. He always helped us in the garden. And that was just awesome. And yes, the outhouse build. Dee, I know you remember it. The outhouse build. He was out there amongst them too, and Steven and Dee, they got it done. I'm so glad that it's actually finished.
Well, it's been finished for a while.
Yeah, I know.
It works good.
I remember when you guys first bought the property and were over trying to get the big rock out of the field, and he was bound and determined that he needed to help get it out. Yes.
I remember that. That was
That's like one of the funniest moments because Levi,
yeah, sitting there trying to push it and stuff. I remember that.
yeah, he was trying his hardest, but when Stephen finally got it out the ground and we just had nothing but a hole there, he was still going around the field out here and just picking rocks up and throwing them into a bucket. That was crazy. My favorite memory, D was so strong helping his mom. Yes. He loved to help his mom. He was always trying to find a way to help his mom. The fruit trees, that was digging in the dirt. He loved it. Like the fruit trees, it was awesome. Like we have a lot of great memories of him, and he's gonna live in our hearts forever.
Yeah, he's
And
yeah, our porch we made for the front of our RV here. That was his Paw Patrol ship.
yeah, and everyone knows that Levi loved Paw Patrol. He loved it, and he enjoyed it. He loved watching the show, and that is
Nobody ever got the TV but him because he always wanted to watch the show, and we just let him do it because I mean.
so it's kind of weird now. Like there's this one app that we won't go on. Like we still pay for it, but we won't go on it because you go into it and it's nothing but Paw Patrol. Like he never let us watch anything else on the app.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna leave it. We're just gonna leave it. Y'all, this was his school picture, in case y'all are wondering.
This was the last picture that we got of him, other than if anybody's seen what we had on the GoFundMe page. But it's kind of hard to look at that. But
we're gonna leave it because we need to. You okay with that?
Yeah, I mean, I want to constantly see him. You know what I mean? But
there you go. Levi did peekaboo. It's not the same, but y'all, I don't know how to act. I really don't. I'm so used to having yelling in the background, fighting in the background, me telling everybody to be quiet and hush and all this stuff, and I just don't know how to react no more. Like when I hear the girls arguing right now, I just want to go in there and stir the pot a little bit just so that way I can hear them. I can actually hear noise. Like it's been very quiet in the camper.
And like, just it still feels like if we leave the house, I still keep on checking the car seat. Like,
yes, we do check car seats.
I mean, I constantly look and I constantly look and I constantly look just to, you know.
We have
and then I'm like, there's been a few times of like, is Levi in there? And just saying it, just so used to it. And that it bothers me.
Let's see what else. We let's see, what do you have in your truck? In Levi's car seat in your truck, you have Marshall?
I got Marshall the Paw Patrol, and I got his Halloween costume.
You still got his Halloween costume
I got his Halloween costume in there that he wanted to make. He wanted to actually be a ghost. So
at the last minute, y'all, he wanted to be a ghost, and I had to cut one of my sheets to be a ghost.
Yeah, so when I got home from work, he had his outfit on. He was so happy. And when he had his eyes, coming out these two holes, and I still have that. I'm not getting rid of it.
It was so funny and cute. See, I have Chase. I have the police riding in my back seat. I like Chase. And we still have the baby Chase, the one that he always carried around with him to everywhere. My oldest daughter Gracie actually has that one right now, and she likes hanging on to that. But
and
so Stephen, what is the plans for this year? Like, what is your goal for this homestead? What is one of the goals for this homestead?
I haven't really thought of it, honestly. I've been thinking about too many other things that, I haven't really thought of it. I mean, I just take it I'm trying to take it day by day, just to try to do it as day comes. Because I mean, it's just I got the ambition, but I don't have the ambition. If that makes any sense, I just.
So we got.
I got to. I don't know.
So we got the pig. We got chickens that lay the eggs. Okay,
I had to make a shelter for the pig, so I made a shelter. It took me like 15 minutes. It didn't take me long just to throw something together. So it was just something quick, and I had to do it quick, and it was like the last minute decision kind of thing. So I just had to throw something together, and that was that. But if we get any more pigs, I'm gonna have some kind of shelter out.
You said if we get any more pigs, so you're giving me more permission to get more pigs?
Not right now, but if we get more pigs, I want to have something that's like mobile, so like a coop, or not a coop, but like a covering or something that's mobile. I want to build something like that, just so it's easier to move around, but it can't be too big because I got to fit it in between the trees that are out in the woods. So, if I can make it 8 feet wide, but rolling it through there, you have to get the underbrush out. So hopefully the pigs be able to get most of the underbrush, and
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I mean it ain't rocket science. I mean,
so in the spring, I plan on getting goats. You want to get goats?
Just to get the brush out of here.
Oh no! I need. Gracie wants milk.
Well,
so
I don't know. I ain't really a goat milk fan. I drank goat milk when I was a kid. I ain't really a goat milk fan. I'd rather have cow's milk, honestly. But I really don't even drink milk. So, you gotta fix that.
I am gonna fix it. There you go.
Right. We had a connection problem.
That's what the TV is not.
Is it the? Hold on, y'all.
No, it's fixed back. I can't slide it. I can't center it.
Well, the cord ain't like 10 feet long. The cord's only like 6 feet, so you have to work.
Let's see, what kind of goats? We are looking at.
Me personally, I'd rather just get a briar goat, just to get all the brush out of here, underbrush, and then get that done, and then run pigs behind them to root up the ground to get more vegetation growing. That's what I want to do. But they want, like a Nigerian or something like that.
We just want a goat so that way we can. Well, Gracie wants the milk, and I just want everything else that comes with it.
What comes with it?
Chores. No. Let's see what else. Oh, we got our first round of meat birds.
Yeah, we actually got them early. Way too early, but Shannon wanted to beat the. Last year we had to wait like 10 weeks to get ours in. So we made our order. Our birds are already
I'm on
three.
top of stuff
Our
this year.
birds are already 3 weeks old.
See, so what happened was, guys, I got bored. Like, I had to have my surgery, and I got really, really bored sitting here on the couch, not doing nothing. I was on pain medicine, and I was like, hey, we need a few things for the homestead. So I went and got me birds.
And
I ordered them.
not 1, not 2, not 3, but 30 of them.
Yeah,
Which is fine, but I mean, I don't care. I mean, if you're going to do it, you might as well go all the way with it. But I just wish we had more grass. We did plant some grass winter rye out there.
Yeah, I've been planting grass seed. Every chance I get, I've been planting grass seed.
Just to get some, because as videos you see, since it's been raining here a lot lately. So riding in and out of here, and basically, after Levi's passing, we had a lot of people coming over here, and dropping off food for us, which we appreciate everything that's been done.
We had to block off part of our yard.
We had to block off, because it was nothing but a mud hole, and people were leaving out of here spinning tires because they couldn't get no traction. And I was like, man, they ain't got no grass to do nothing. So we had to block off an area, but it's still muddy. There ain't no, I mean, you just got to go easy and can't turn sharp, or else it rips it all up.
Well, that's how I drive.
And if you come in too fast and hit the brakes thinking you're going to stop, you ain't going to stop. You're just going to slide, and then it's going to tear everything up.
That's why he doesn't have me park in front of the camper anymore.
Yeah.
He has to be parked, like, here's the back part of the camper. He has to be parking, like, right here, so I can just go, shoo,
and
straight to the trees.
Yeah, slide past it, rather. Yeah, I thought I'd, slow down coming in here.
So, guys, and there is, so my soap shop is still open. I still have soaps, and I even got my milk and honey. Is that what you want that's called? My oatmeal milk and honey. I still have that one. I actually got I actually went and ordered the details for that. So I have more coming out of that soon. Ordered ingredients. I'm sorry. Because I have to, me and Gracie have to finish making that. But y'all need to go check out my soap sops. Oh my god, I can't talk.
Sour sop.
Oh my goodness, y'all need to go and
Where can we get sour sop at?
Where can you get sour sop?
Yeah, no, I don't think any stores buy it. I know it's a
tropical. Offline.
It's a tropical fruit.
So your mom is actually on here. She said borrow the slit cedar. Would the slit cedar work?
For what?
The grass seed.
Yeah, not when it's mud out.
Really? It'll work if it's dry?
If it's dry, yeah. It'll work.
How will the little thingies go into the ground to even make the hole whenever it's so hard out here?
It doesn't make a hole. It makes a slit. It does slits. Like every couple inches, there's a slit. And it makes a bunch of them, the width of the machine. So then after you put the seed in it, and then you adjust how much seed per acre or whatever, and then the machine drives. And then
how about 100 seeds per square foot? Can you do that so that way you get it in the ground?
Well, sometimes too many seeds is too much seed in one area ain't going to help you out. Grass will fill in itself. It just, it tells you the thing on the bag of seed of how to adjust the machine to do what you're doing, and it tells you what to put the settings on for what you're doing. It says on the bag.
You're smart. You know that?
Yeah. I know.
You know you're smart.
Yeah, I'm very smart.
Are you smarter than me?
Maybe not with a computer, but other things I am.
Oh my goodness. Does anybody have any questions for us? Or anything they want to say?
Happy birthday. Thank you.
Oh. Today's Steven's birthday. Y'all, I need everyone to wish him a happy birthday in the chat. Because it is his birthday. Look at that. You got 2.
That's my mom and my sister.
Oh, there's D. There's 3.
D. D capitalized all his, and my sister capitalized.
It's all right. Still get the same. Man, my belly itches.
Who else is in here?
I don't know. Heather's here. They're screaming it to you. Dear, D, I think I heard your screaming all the way down here. You were very loud.
He ain't as loud as the Bigfoot.
Right? Oh my goodness. All right, guys. I know. We heard you all the way from Pennsylvania. You were so loud you made my skin crawl.
There's 9 people in here. What
Does anybody have any questions for us? Or any memories or anything they want to share with us about Levi or on our YouTube channel? Because I know there's a lot of people that are coming in that that more than likely they knew Levi.
Maybe not, personally, but maybe just on the videos. But there's a good many that met him, and so they would know more about it. You know what I mean? Just more about how he was and stuff.
So I will tell you this: the next Farm Where You Live event in Asheville, we will be there. We're gonna go out and we're gonna be a vendor. So that's one of the ways. If you are local to North Carolina, then y'all please come on out and join us, and we would love to have you.
If you're not local,
fly in.
I don't suggest flying. I'd rather drive. But if you're able to come and, come see us or whatever, we'd appreciate it. Anybody, that's, here or anywhere is welcome, but we would like to meet as many people as we can.
All right, guys, we are gonna
I remember playing.
Yes, because we were joking around about how much. Okay, so D says I remember Stephen and him playing with Levi's toys at the restaurant before I left to come back home last year. Okay, so Stephen and Levi, we were all joking about how much money YouTube pays these people to sit down and play with toys. So Stephen was joking around with Levi and just playing with toys, and it was cute. It was funny, and I actually have a reel of that, but I just couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah, he liked it. Yeah, He liked me doing that.
He did. He did. He thought you were crazy.
I was sitting there talking weird, back and forth, making like a conversation with two toys kind of thing. It was pretty neat. He enjoyed the heck out of that. He was having
he was having a blast. Yes, he was. There was a lot of things that Levi. Happy birthday, Stephen. You're an awesome man, husband, and father.
Thank you.
That is Miss Jennifer.
I appreciate it. My birthday just means you're getting older.
Yeah. The older you get, the older I get. Stop getting older, and then I'll stop getting older.
I can't. I don't feel old. I ain't too old, but
okay. So from this point on, you're gonna take your age. From this point on, and every year that passes, you're not gonna add another year to it. You're just gonna keep saying you're this age, this age, this age. So that way,
I'll forget.
10 years down the road, you'll still say you're the same age you are now. All right, guys.
Anybody that's not family, you should take a guess at how old I am. You can't be family because you already know. So don't mention anything in the box. Jennifer said 37.
Heather says 60.
Dang.
Good job, Heather. I like that answer.
I don't. I told you not to comment. Mom, I told you not to comment.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Oh, man.
Y'all are funny.
Yeah, so we, it's been kind of hot today. This week here at our place, it's been warm. Today, the high was about, the weather said it's supposed to be 75. It was like 78 degrees out today. So hopefully that don't make the trees start to bud and all of a sudden it gets cold again and then it messes the buds up for our apple trees and all them fruit trees we got. So hopefully it don't mess up that situation.
Well, this is one thing we could do. I seen it today when I was watching a show. Way back when, many years ago, the Amish would go out there and light torches and hold torches up on and keep the apple trees warm. Like they would wave torches up underneath the trees to keep them warm from frost, so they wouldn't get frostbite. So we could just stay up all night one night, or you can, and then we'll have a good harvest.
Yeah, we could do that.
You could do that, not me. I'm sleeping.
How am I supposed to do it? We got like 12 of them out there.
Manute, walk from one to the other, like keep walking in a circle.
Can't you just make torches and just stuck them in the ground?
If you want to light the tree on the fire.
Light the tree on the fire.
Oh my goodness. Gather the gang up, everyone would have the tree. Yep, Kristen, everyone would have the tree except for me.
Where would you be at? Planting the garden?
No, asleep. I could be asleep. Dee says, yeah, but I don't know how far are you guys down there. Don't know for you guys down there if they've got the chill hours they need. What? I can't read.
Where you see it at?
D.
Yeah, but I don't know for you guys down there if they've got the chill hours they need yet. You talking about for the apple tree?
Kristen says her pillow. Exactly. Thank you, Kristen.
What?
Yeah, for the apple trees.
Yeah, I know what he was talking about. But I don't know. It got kind of cold here like a week and a half ago, or a week ago, last week. Last week it got down to 15 degrees at night. It was cold. And it was like that. And it was in the 20s and 20 degrees. It was like that for about 4 days. And that was way too cold. Yeah. Yeah, the figs. Yeah, they do bud too soon. We had a fig tree, but it died. A lot of figs are just wild. You know, a lot of wooded areas, the fig trees will just be out there. See, especially in South Carolina, it's almost like a native tree that just grows. There's a lot of places around that just have fig trees, and nobody's planted them; they just appeared. So, but apparently, we never had a fig tree here on our land, so we got a clipping of one. We had it; it lasted about a year and a half, and then all of a sudden, it wanted to die. So, I just never got another one to replace it, and I was going to get a few of them. I got a pear tree. We got apple trees. We got a plum trees. We got a good many different kinds of trees out there.
Just take
a cutting.
Yeah.
No, we don't have no pomegranate.
She's sprouted seeds. Steven's. Didn't we have pomegranate out yonder that died? What was that?
No, that was what I was just talking about.
Out yonder.
That wasn't a pomegranate.
Well, what was
it? What's that? Now you made me lose my train. I need to go back into the comment. Fig.
You got fig. The fig died.
The fig. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad them things are gone. They were just in an awkward place. Y'all, I still have an elderberry that has not been planted. It's still in the pot.
Yeah, it actually started getting green leaves. Can you believe it? Little teeny buds are on it.
See, when did I
started turning green?
I got that in October.
It went to just a stick, and now there's green leaves on it. And they're only about a ½ inch long.
I'm hoping that it lives.
Yeah, because I ain't bringing a tree in the house.
Well, we didn't.
Well, I'm just saying I don't want to bring it in so it loses.
The coldest spell was not last week, the week before?
It was last week.
Oh, it was last week?
Yeah.
But I'm so excited. Like I'm able to get back to from my surgery, I'm able to get back to full speed. I can start lifting.
No, she can't.
I can.
The doctor said she can't go back to full duty. It would take about 8 to 10 weeks to get back to actual full duty because
if I could stand in here and wash dishes and do laundry, then I could do the other stuff.
Yeah, but that ain't as heavy as going out there and lifting a 50-pound feed bag.
It's already been done today. I mixed feed today.
If you get a hernia, I don't want to hear you complaining.
They got hernia surgery. You can have a hernia cut out.
No, the surgery. There's bad results on surgeries on hernia stuff. Seriously.
Well, then I'll cut it.
It's your insides coming out. That's what your muscles ain't there to hold your insides in. That's.
I can promise you, my stomach muscles are holding myself in. Okay.
Okay.
I got it.
Well, don't come crying. I don't want you going to a hospital because you feel like crap. I don't want to hear it.
Jennifer, are you talking about the Jennifer BB boys? Are you talking about the elderberry?
Elderberry syrup, yummy.
Yes, elderberries. Okay, so basically, elderberries are really good for you. Elderberry syrup is awesome. I make elderberry syrup. I haven't made it in probably about a year now.
We do have some because her sister actually sells it.
Yeah.
So.
But I'm not gonna step on my sister's toes and sell it because that wouldn't wouldn't be right. But I make it here for our family, the elderberry syrup and the gummies, and I like adding the goji berries to it because goji berries have a lot of vitamins and they're good for you too. They're really good. They go right along with elderberries. But the goji berries are actually, they taste a little bit sourer than the elderberries.
But if you mix them together, it tastes actually pretty good. Sometimes I just want to drink the whole bottle.
Yeah. Hey, she said I could use it for my hernia.
What?
The elderberries. I'm driving him crazy, y'all.
Well, you see.
I'm driving him crazy.
Go ask my friend Chad about it. He got a hernia. Go ask him. He'll tell you.
But no, I also want, let's see, what else? We don't have anything new planted besides the, as far as fruit trees. We replaced our peach trees, and hopefully they survived.
Now we put a pineapple pear out there and a plum tree out there. Apple trees, peach trees.
Oh, you did get a plum.
Yeah, it's back there. Back on the other side of the RV. Yeah. I mean, we'll get stuff off of that. I mean, that tree is like 2 or 3 years old already. So, I mean, it's ready to rock and roll. I mean, them things grow pretty quick. It's not that big right now, but it's about 5 foot tall. But it's big enough it's already established its root system. So, I mean, it'll be good to get a harvest off of it.
Are you doing the big corn area this year? No, we're not. I have watched so many, if y'all have watched the show Mountain Monsters, yeah, so much bad stuff happens in the middle of the woods in cornfields. I don't care if it's a 2 by 2 foot area. I am not growing corn. Corn is like a bad mojo because everything happens, like all these bad and scary monsters come in through the cornfields, and I ain't having it on my property. Y'all think I'm playing? Y'all see this window back here? I'm surprised it's open. I just noticed it, so it needs to be closed. Okay, something scary could be peeking in that window. I'm telling y'all, I'm so.
They would see it first. They would see it and mention it on the thing. What the heck is that with red eyes back there?
Oh my god! Wait a minute, y'all. I don't go outside after dark. I'm sorry. I do not go outside after dark. Nope, you won't catch me. If I go outside, the whole daggum yard better be lit up. Headlights, everything.
I mean, the reason why she's saying that because we had a little weird experience the other day, and it was a few days ago, but we had a little bit of an experience, like, and it sounds kind of funny because we were watching the Mountain Monster show, but out of the blue, she didn't tell me this until after the fact, but I was like, I'm sitting there and I heard a crash and our dogs were going crazy. Our dogs were barking like there was something out there, like not just a regular bark back and forth to each other. They were barking like a strenuous, like growl bark kind of thing. And I was like, this ain't normal. And I was already in the bed and I was like, well, I ain't seen no lights coming in the driveway, so I ain't got to worry about it. It'll be all right. And
I laid there in the bed.
Next day, well, I fell asleep. Well, the next day I went outside and there's a tree that's by one of the dog pens, and the sucker was snapped off about 10 foot in the air. And it was 18 to 20 inches in diameter tree.
This was not a dead tree, y'all.
And it was just snapped off and pushed over. Like, it was weird. And I was like, that thing couldn't have been rotten. So I went up and put my finger on it and tried to push my thumbnail in the wood, see if I can just plick it, thinking that the wood was rotten or something. And no, the wood ain't rotten. And the tree, I kid you not, you would need a good 24-inch chainsaw blade to go through it without making a double cut. So I was like, okay, because I heard a smash. So I was like, well, what the heck was that? Well, that was that prior night. And then the next day I went out and checked where the heck that noise come from. Well, I seen that. And then after I seen that, I looked at it. Then I was just looking for tracks, just seeing what the heck could have done it. Because, we had like a 60-mile-an-hour windstorm come through here a week prior, and no trees fell. And that tree was still standing. And then out of the blue, there's no wind, no rain, no nothing, and it snaps off. It was about 9 to 10 foot in the air. And I couldn't even stand up. I'm 6'4". And with my hand, I could reach 8 feet. And it was still taller than that where this snap off was. It was snapped off, pushed over, and I started walking around other places, and I was like, then I seen some dirt, leaves pushed out of the way, and it was just dirt in areas. And I was like, well, maybe that's an armadillo, but I don't think an armadillo would make an area 3 foot by 3 foot area of dirt. And leaves everywhere else. So it sounds crazy, but then I was walking around down the driveway, and there was a pine tree, probably about 5 inches in diameter. It was snapped off about waist height. So that's about 40 something inches tall for me. So probably around 4 foot tall. It was snapped off, and it was freshly snapped. And that was in the same line. If you go from the driveway to the back of the area where the other tree was snapped, it's pretty much a straight line going back through there. So I was like, okay. And where it was snapped off at, it was on the ground, leaning up a little bit on a tree, another tree. Then I seen a branch, a pine tree branch. It was more of a, it was about 4 foot long. And
So
you could
what he's
see
trying
you
to
could
say,
you could see where something grabbed the branch and it was worn out in this one spot because the bark was a different shade. It was a lighter shaded bark compared to the top part of the branch and the very low part of the branch. So it was almost like something grabbed the branch and just bent their wrist or bent its wrist or something and just snapped it off the tree because it was a fresh snap and it was in the driveway on the edge of the driveway in the same spot where it is the other tree was just snapped off. So I didn't know what the heck, I'm sitting there wondering, and
he comes inside and he brings all this information up to me. And I'm like, well, last night I heard something walking and heavy in the leaves. Let me tell y'all, I don't care. I haven't been able to go outside for about a month now.
It sounds crazy. It sounds crazy, but I mean,
even before all of this, and then when he brought all this to me, I was like, no. I was like, and I've already caught a big animal. I'm gonna say a big animal on my trail camera that I still don't know what the heck it was, and I am not going to go find out what it is. I don't go out in the woods at night. Like me and Gracie, actually, we went last year. We actually went and walked around the property with Ruby because she's a coon dog. And let me tell you, I ain't doing that no more.
I mean, it just after I told her that
watch mountain monsters, y'all. I'm telling y'all. After you won't walk out in the woods after that.
Well, there's certain signs to look for, and just we watch. I mean, I watch it because I enjoy it, but it's to get more knowledge on what's around you. But a lot of people don't believe it, but I believe it 100%. But it's not because we watched the show and then the next day we have these things going on. No, it's not. But she got something on camera on our trail camera, and it's been a year ago. Back when almost went maybe a couple years ago when I was cutting the trail, and there's actually a video on YouTube of us. And what's the headline of it? My husband just thought he saw a Bigfoot or something, and and that event, my wife thought I was crazy, and then all of a sudden, after we, pretty much started living out here.
I'm not gonna jinx it. I seriously, I don't think that there's a Bigfoot out here, or there is a freaking crazy werewolf thingy out here. But I'm gonna tell you, I don't care. I'm not going out after dark. If the animals need to be fed, then they can wait till tomorrow morning. They're not going to starve. Okay? If I need to go out to my car, I'm going to have the awning light on, a floodlight on, my cell phone light on, and my car is going to get started with the headlights are on, so that way I can see. And you're going to walk me out to the car. Like I ain't
no, just the weird thing. I mean, it's just she after I told her that first that incident that I just had with seeing the broken trees. Out of the blue, I didn't even tell her anything about the trees yet, and she come up to me and she was like, "Last night I heard something heavy walking behind our RV in the leaves, and it sounded like it was walking heavy." And I was like, "Are you serious?" Because I didn't believe. At first I was like, I was sleeping.
And it made like a dummy go out there and walk in the daggone woods with you.
No, and so
No guns.
So I'm sitting there, and then I was like, well, if you're telling me this, I need to show you these broken down trees. All right. So I took her and showed her these trees that were broken down. And she was like, oh my God. And then we started scouting around a little bit, not too far because I didn't have no gun on me at the time.
Exactly. He didn't have a gun.
But I don't even something to push over a tree that big in diameter. I don't. You would need a high. You need a high powered rifle if to protect yourself. I don't think a shotgun or a handgun is going to do nothing, but piss them off.
Well, you can shoot him in the eyeball so that way he's blind, and then when he comes at you, you just dart to the left or to the right so that way he runs into something and knocks him out, and then you shoot him again.
But yeah, but
what does that say? Got some silver bullets.
Got some silver bullets. No, it was just weird. No, I mean it's weird. It sounds like we're crazy, and I don't want you to think that we're crazy, but seriously, if you want to
watch Mountain Monsters, okay, this is what you do.
No, but see,
watch Mountain Monsters day in and day out for like 2 weeks straight till you get to the end of the series, end of the corn maze series, okay? Get to the end of the corn maze series.
It has nothing to do with that.
It does. For me, it does. And then walk outside.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
We'll make it to.
But the thing is, it doesn't have nothing to do. I mean, the things that we just experienced just recently, again, this ain't the first time it happened. I
was scared of the thing is I was scared of the dark. I was scared of going outside before any of this ever happened. Okay? And now I'm even more scared. Like, what was that noise? I just heard a bump.
That's Gracie walking.
Oh, okay.
But, I mean, granted, yeah, I actually tried to say, hey, this maybe could have caused that. That could have maybe caused that.
We're crazy,
you know what I mean? No. We're not going to know. I mean, I put the story together in my head, and I was like, well, hey, maybe this would have caused this situation. And then you would sit there and look and try to figure it out and try to be a little, detective about the situation. And there ain't no way it's possible because, the one tree that was broken in the driveway.
We still don't know where it come from. It's crazy.
You know what I mean? One of them was broken and the bottom part of the tree was still in the ground. But the other one was broken and there ain't no bottom to it.
All right. So this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. I don't want to talk about it too much because then you'll actually call them to you. Okay? So we need to we need to deter from talking about BF and
BF.
WF. Okay? And so that way they don't come to this property. Okay, let them stay.
Well, let me ask you this.
I'm not saying that they're not real.
Yeah, I know that, but let me ask you this. On the back side of our property back here, on like behind where the cameras, the camera's looking this way, so you can see us. But on that side, I actually pulled a string line for our property line from the roadway all the way to the back. And this has been...
I think a person did that.
What?
I think a person broke that string.
Who?
I don't know. It was after Levi's party. After Levi had his birthday party, that's when I noticed that it was down. I think a person broke that string.
Well, I know I didn't. What? Anyway, the
WS is werewolf.
The string. The string, that string that I stretched all the way down there, that line, that string line, it was just snapped off, and it was there for 2 years with nothing snapping it.
Dry rotted.
No, it ain't dry rotted because I can pull it right now. Where I rounded up, It's sitting on a T-post. The rest of what I wound up is sitting on a T-post. I can stretch it right now.
Do you want to be doing all of the chores for the next 40, 50 years? You gonna make it so scary for me to even walk out the door. I'm not even gonna want to go outside and get my soap ingredients to make soap. Okay? And that's just right out the door.
Well, the more buildings you got outside, that's more camouflage that you can hide behind. So you gotta not have buildings. More corners people something can hide behind.
Steven, there's a daggone big box sitting right outside the door. You telling me a Bigfoot's gonna be hiding right behind the box?
No, I'm just saying. I mean,
if he's crouched down on all fours.
I know, you know.
Let's see. D says I'm gonna be sleeping in the cars. Oh my god!
Hey, D, if you watch that show,
I'm going to be sleeping in my car when I come down. Thanks, guys.
Hey, if you you can sleep here in the living room. You can sleep in the RV.
He said no more tent for him. Hey, D can be our bait.
Now I mean, if he goes, hey, go watch that show on Discovery Plus, and they actually were in Pennsylvania, in your area of Pennsylvania, doing some Bigfoot thing.
Okay, D, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put you in the tent right outside the camper. We're gonna have cameras all around your tent, so don't get up and go pee in the middle of the night. Okay, we're gonna put you as bait.
No.
We're gonna put you as bait.
Nah, we'll put some peanut butter or something out there.
My
God. Or put some tasty cakes out there for a treat.
No, Lord.
Serious.
Hey, dude, we also gotta butcher a pig when you come down. So. D says, nope, no thanks. No, D, I wouldn't do that to you. I'd stick Steven out there before I stuck you out there.
Make sure you bring some guns, because we can target shoot or something.
That's one thing I want to do. I feel the need to shoot some power. We haven't target practiced in a while, and that's what I feel like.
I haven't even shot my rifle. I mean, I know this conversation, y'all, is getting like all over the place, but we're just conversating. This is what we do every day, even if we're not on live. We just conversate. So this is what you can expect from us, anyways. We just conversate about different things we want to do, and different things that we can do, or different things that we need to do.
I have so much,
and it actually helps us keep our mind off of what recently happened to Levi. It helps us try to filter a little bit, so it does help.
Hey, whoa! You know what I was about to say?
When it's quiet and all you got to think about, that's what is a lot of, has a lot to do with thinking. That's when there's a situation that, you get real upset.
I need to blow something up. I need to blow something up. Like, I have the ambition to literally blow something up.
Cow farts.
Cow farts? We don't even have a cow.
Well, we can go just...
No. I need to blow something up, and I feel like blowing up something, but I don't know what it is yet. But yeah, I want to blow something up. Can you make that happen?
Blow up that tree that's across our power line area. That come down.
Ooh, we can? What do you want to blow it up with? Homemade balm?
Oh, jeez. No, you have to get that stuff you get at the store. What's that called? I can't remember the name of it.
Tannerite?
Tannerite, that's it. But you got to get like 10 or 15 pounds of it, or 20 pounds of it, and then do it all at one time. That's what you got to do.
All right, guys, we are going to get off here. We want to thank everyone for watching, and y'all have a blessed night, and we will see y'all on the next one. Bye, guys.
See y'all.